Time.
It is. 1 second, people. 1 second. Oh, shit, people. Tonight, it's gonna get greasy. It's gonna get really fucking greasy in here. Because tonight, we're reviewing the Greasy Strangler. And I tell you right now, as soon as I shut up, I'm gonna get greasy with you. Because it's a fucking greasy movie. We're gonna have a greasy time. Welcome to the Greasy Madness.
I still don't know where that song came from.
You don't know where that song came from?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get freaky with you.
I know that, but like when you first started singing it, like last week or something, I was like, I'm picturing in my head. I'm like, that song is not in the movie. I'm like, what the hell are you singing?
James, I'm sorry. It just comes to me at times. I can't help it. I gotta let it out.
Yeah, I know one thing. Before we talk about this movie, though, we had to get what they thought about Blood Lake.
Oh,
Jesus.
yes.
H.
Who wants to go first? Because I got to pull you up. Aaron, you want to go first?
I don't mind. Let's do it. So what's going on, people? First of all, welcome to the live. If you don't remember who I am, I was in here on the last review. No, I think it was one before last, actually. My bad.
Last week.
But I am Dreamz, the creator. Good boys with Aaron and Mr. Worst Dame Gamer ever. I can't talk tonight, y'all. But yeah, so we talking about Blood Lake.
I gotta shorten it.
And you guys want my rating, or do you want my full opinion?
Everything. Rating, everything.
Everything.
Can you turn your mic up a little bit, Aaron?
Yeah. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. How we living? Y'all, are you okay now?
That's better.
Okay? That sound good? All right. So, Blood Lake, right? I went into it because, again, I know you guys was like, worst movie ever. So my expectations was already low.
Good.
But honestly, I felt like it wasn't as bad as y'all was making it out, man. Like I would say I would give it a 2.
Oh shit! Wow, that's like world record.
I did say a 2. Or if you give it anything higher than a 2, yeah. We'll talk about
it.
Take you all back to your old yellow.
Huh?
Okay.
It's between 0 and 10, right?
No, it's from a -10 because of Blood Lake to a +10.
That's Aaron's. I never go negative.
I haven't gone negative yet.
I'll still give it a 2. Yeah, acting was bad. I think we all knew that.
That's an understatement.
Acting was really bad. Camera work, pretty bad. At least with this one, because I remember when we was watching the other movie or reviewing the other movie, and we and James, we were both complaining how we just don't know why, and what was it, the ditches?
Valley of the Ditches.
Valley of the Ditches. We didn't understand why he was targeting, these specific people. Like it was just random. Like how did he get them? With this, it at least made a little bit of sense because, he was just mad because her pops, did him wrong in the real estate deal. So it's like, yo, I'm just gonna kill you then. So I mean, does that justify? Not really, but at least he had a purpose in why he was killing him. So that at least, made sense for me. But yeah, I definitely agree. Production was horrible. Acting was horrible. There was so many things in this movie that actually kind of made me very angry.
Yes, thank you.
A lot of things made me very angry, but all in all, just keeping this, short. I know I kind of rambled for a minute already, but to keep it short, I think it wasn't horrible. I think I would give it at least a 2 because I would actually probably watch that again if I had to.
Oh my god!
I wouldn't be
all
mad.
right, pack yourself up. You're fired.
I wouldn't be mad.
Screen. Liz, can you give us some numbers, please?
Ooh. Okay, here's the thing. I expected it to be so bad because y'all talked about it being so bad. And I'm kind of with him. I thought I could watch it again. And the reason is because I've seen worse, I think.
Oh, really?
And Okay, first of all, let's give it up for the girl in the yellow sweater vest. She really tried. I really felt for her. I felt for her the whole time. She was trying to act her heart out, and she had to carry that whole team.
She thought
Yeah,
it was
she
her
was.
big break.
She thought it was her big break, and I
She
still
did.
didn't understand the very beginning when the guy just randomly is like, "Well, I'm mad," with no expression and kills a person. I was like, "This already is going to be my favorite movie, probably." So I'm giving it a 2 as well. I'd watch it again. I'd
Wow,
watch it
okay.
again. Mhm.
What is going on?
Yeah.
The South. What's going on? Oh, come on, Jen. Can you please say this?
I will never, ever, ever watch that again.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I don't even want to think about it ever again. I could not. There was nothing redeeming about that ever. Like I remember I literally messaged a group and I said something like, "You cannot convince me that this isn't somebody's found footage, like vacation video. It is so bad. It's like when you were kids, if you got together with your cousins and like made a silly movie or skit or something.
I think this was
Like,
worse than that.
oh, it was so bad. And then why are 10-year-olds talking about fucking? Like,
Yes, that
how
was really
young were
horrible.
they?
Yeah, I have no clue.
Yeah,
It was so
I mean,
bad. It was so
They
like
were-
when he said,
Oh.
"I have my beer and my sex partner. I'm good."
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
What would
it
you,
wasn't for me. There was
what would
no
you rate this
lighting.
movie?
It was like a handheld camera. Mm-mm.
What's the rating? What are you giving it?
Yeah, what's your rating?
Oh, if I have to rate it, you said we're going -10. I would
Yep.
go at least a -5.
Thank
Nice.
you so much.
So bad, so
Oh
bad.
my gosh.
I
I
mean,
thought
I
I
mean-
had you guys beat when I mentioned the Greasy Strangler. I was like,
Damn.
there's no way it could be worse.
Au
And
contraire.
I
Now the
was like,
challenge
fuck,
is
I had no idea what I was dealing with.
the ones that I
But,
gave
I
a
mean,
2. You guys got a movie that's worse than this? Let us know.
I don't know. I really liked it in a weird
Wow.
way because I knew it was going to be bad and it lived up to his expectations. But yes, the 10-year-olds constantly wanting to have sex was really messed up for me as well.
yeah.
Yeah. That
It
was
was, like,
weird.
The
I felt like it
water
was, like,
skiing montage. Come on.
Yes.
What the hell is
Okay,
And none of
but
them were
let's-
good
no, hold
tricks. It
on.
wasn't even good
that?
one.
It was like 20 minutes long. Nothing happened except for them skiing.
But here's the best thing about the
Laughing
water
on the
skiing
boat skiing.
montage.
Laughing on the boat skiing. That's
Yes,
it.
they're water skiing and then they break to do something different. And you're like, okay, that was 20 minutes. And then they just came back to it for another 5
Yeah,
minutes.
exactly.
That was my favorite.
That's what pissed me off. I started getting really angry at this movie.
That
And
whole
that's what
movie.
I mean.
I thought I hit a time warp.
I was like, at least
Awful.
Funny Home Video show this and someone gets face planted or something. Like nothing
playing-
happens.
What was it when they were playing quarters?
that the little
Oh.
girl face landed and then she got scared by a snake.
Oh, the table talk scene you're talking about. That's another 20 minutes of
Oh,
nonsense.
they're playing quarters or some dumb shit. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I
That-
still want to say this, James, and I mean what I say. Whoever owns that movie, just give it to us, please. We'll show it here and there and talk shit about it. You guys get more views on it. Just at least give us the rights to show it. That's all I'm asking. Showing it live and talking shit about it. You're welcome.
All
But
right.
this
Was
is
that glass breaking? That's what this movie does.
like, listen, there's been some shit that's been going
Angry.
on. I don't want to mention anything because it's it's personal things. But all I'm gonna say is I know people got sick after watching this movie, or either someone or their loved ones got sick after watching this movie, and
Knees got taken out.
Yep. After watching this film, woke up with a sore knee. Other people woke up sick. I'm just saying.
Oh, man.
Cursed.
But
All
it is one of those films, though, and I've been saying this a lot lately, where like I feel like if you're gonna go watch the greatest horror films ever, whatever your favorite genre is and your favorite horror movie is, you may as well watch the shitty ones as well. And I say that because the ones that are like in between, you'll appreciate those ones so much more by watching something like Blood Lake. Like you think you've seen a bad movie, watch Blood Lake. Blood Lake actually got a 2 on this by Dreamz and Liz. That's the highest rating I've ever heard for that film.
Yeah.
So
I'm proud of it.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not horribly mad at the movie. Yes, I feel like if you was to shorten all the excessively long, unnecessary moments,
So
I
you
think the movie probably would have been 15 minutes long.
Aaron, here's how long.
and
Matter of fact, here's how long the movie would have been. When they showed that black Trans Am coming down the hill, movie over. That's it. I'll give it that. The black Trans Am. You know I'm a muscle car guy, so I'll give it that. It wouldn't be told that ugly ass boat though. It'd just be cruising down the street.
I think what frustrated me the most about the entire movie though, what was the point of that ending?
Thank you.
What? Wait.
Where the lake was dried up and
train?
he's just standing there
Yeah.
walking.
You mean the
Right,
act
and
of
it
God?
just shows mad B-roll of a dry lake.
It was so.
That
Oh
was
god.
very symbolic, and it really tied the movie together.
Okay,
Oh,
what is
sure
what
it
does it
did.
mean?
I'm just joking. I really didn't catch that part at the end, to be honest, because I got so sidetracked about it. Said, what is it, Jenny? When it said like
An
the
act of
special
God.
effects are done by
Special
an act
effects
of
by
God.
an act of God.
Yeah.
Do not
okay.
blame God on those
Dry
shitty
lake
special
effect
effects.
by actual
Yes.
God.
That's an act of God.
I was
that was an
Wow.
act of
busy
God.
listening to the lyrics of that song.
Oh,
I died in the lake.
Oh man, I don't know what
Like,
happened.
where is
symbolic.
Voyager now? That's the big question. Where is this band that provided the soundtrack to this movie that should have never been made?
We need to find them.
exactly. Thank you.
And
That's
all
the
the actors,
question.
we've never heard of anybody that had anything to do with this movie. I think the director went on to do something decent, but he didn't bring anybody else with him. He was like, "Oh, I can't believe they did this fucking film."
Did anybody ever look
Yeah.
him up and try and find out like what's going on with them? Because that
I
would be
did.
cool.
I did, but I think I got a migraine and I had to stop.
It was like there was two writer-director partners. One of them went on to have an okay career in like television and did like one or two feature films. And then the other guy fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah,
This
he
was the last
disappeared.
thing he's ever been in on a fountain. So clearly the industry made a choice.
Yeah, shit. I'll tell you right now, if I ever did a film as bad as Blood Lake, I'd quit too. Like, fuck. This
I
definitely
wouldn't.
me.
I would show it all the time to people just to torture them.
True.
That's the type of thing, like when your kids are acting up, you take your ass in a room, put Blood Lake on, turn the volume up, you're watching it 4 times. I'll talk back to your teacher. Yeah, go watch
I
Blood
mean,
Lake.
I want to have my
See,
kids
instances
watch
like this, cynicism is not needed.
Like I felt like it was just a bunch of horny kids, man. Just a whole bunch of random scenes of horny kids. That's all it really was.
Young kids.
Right.
Young
It was a little
Was R. Kelly's name on the script at all? Did he have anything to do with the film?
Could have been.
It would
I
have been
think so.
older men if R. Kelly had anything to do with it.
I mean, you guys ever see the movie Kids?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That was
It's like a
like
rite of
child
passage.
exploitation
That was about age.
right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I know everybody hails it as a masterpiece, and of course, as a teenager, like I wanted to see it so bad, I had to borrow
Yeah.
somebody's like bootleg copy of it. But as a grown-ass person, I'm like, Jesus, this is
What?
just. And then I was
Hard.
just pretty sure that everybody who lived in New York grew up like that. Everyone.
Yeah, can you guys attest to this? Like,
No. That's maybe the city. Not me.
Yeah, maybe the city in the Bronx, 1978 to
Yeah,
like
man.
1982. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before you were born is what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much. You know.
Oh,
no.
shit.
All right, guys. You ready? Let's get our spirits up.
Trying to get greasy?
Talking about get greasy.
Let's do it.
Yes. So let's jump into early ratings for the Greasy Strangler. Chris, I'm looking at you.
I'm gonna go first. Early ratings, Greasy Strangler. On anticipation, I was expecting this to be a 3-4 movie, I think I said. Maybe a 5. I think I might have split it, but after watching the movie, I'm giving this thing a solid like 6.5, 7, man. I think I still can't believe that I enjoyed it as much as I fucking did. I can't stop laughing even just thinking about it. It's completely ridiculous. And it just utterly works to the most stupidest points. Even the goddamn trailer had me dying, bro.
James?
Okay, I'm going to surprise you guys. So this movie, I forgot what I gave. The trailer is hilarious, by the way. I gave that shit. I think I gave that trailer an 8. This movie, for this category, I never seen a movie that made me laugh through the whole thing like this. I enjoyed this so much. This is going to be like one of my horror comedy things to go to all the time. I'm going to give this a 10 for its category.
Oh my god.
For its category. Don't get me wrong, there was some corny parts, but it just tied in like it tied in of the nonsense, and every part was just funny. I couldn't stop laughing. I'm laughing through the whole fucking thing. Every one-liner, quotes, the stupid song that lasts 5 minutes, the Hootie Tootie, Disco Cutie. I'm laughing my ass off. It was just fun. So yeah, 10.
I guess I'm gonna go next. And the reason why I threw myself in next, James, is because I'm with you with the 10. This is almost up there with Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is still my favorite horror comedy of all time. But this is just fucking, like you said, it's something that you're laughing from beginning to end. So cheesy, so stupid, so corny, so perfect, so greasy. So this is getting 10 greasy strangles from me. I loved it. And Liz, I know you said you were thinking that this may be worse than Blood Lake. You have to speak for your actions, man.
Au contraire, mon frere.
Now I'm nervous to even just tell you guys my feelings, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
Be honest.
I didn't like it.
That's
I
fine.
wanted to like it, and I think it just reminded me a lot of like Napoleon Dynamite, kind of, which I love, but I don't know. It just like I don't know.
Perverse.
Yeah, it just went kind of past me, and then it's like I could have done without seeing the guy's dick all the time. To be honest,
Me too.
There's
That
a
made me
lot
laugh
of
every
dick,
time.
like a lot of dick.
Big Ron.
And not the good kind.
And not the kind that like you want to see as a woman. So I'm gonna go with a 4. I'm sorry.
It was
It
like
looked
fake anyway.
No, it looked like a huge carrot someone pulled out of the ground.
It looked
What,
like
like-
it, but what if it wasn't?
What if it wasn't? Like Jenny and I
Then-
know, like there's some weird dicks out there. So like I
Yeah.
don't know. I'd have to
Out
say
loud.
4.
We
Yeah.
could live without that one.
Guys, this is the first time we had TikTok on Horror Reserve Story. This is pretty awesome.
No, I it's like a 3, 4 for me, only because occasionally there was something I could really laugh at. But I'm with her. Like I could have gone the rest of my life without seeing this guy hang dong, like ever. And especially in that freaking velvet outfit where
Now-
his chunk was just, it was like net. I don't know what that were, pantyhose. I don't know what it was.
Oh shit.
But like they really wanted to show it and I didn't need to see it.
That's why he got the name Big Ron. He's proud of it. He's showing everywhere he can.
I feel like maybe this is all just a film as revenge for all the women that complain about all the coochie shots that are in horror films. And we're always complaining. We're always like, okay, how come we don't get any male full frontal? And this was like, oh, you want full frontal? There you go. Like, I think I just figured out why this film was made.
I want like Any Given Sunday full frontal when like
Yeah,
all the football players in the
not-
locker room full frontal, not this.
See, I don't need that.
Not this like pinched Play-Doh kind of thing.
The full frontal that you're mentioning, as far as the ones that the guys like, is always like full bush. I'm like, who wants to see that?
Good point. Good
You
point.
got this in
You
this
might
movie though. If you want
design.
Bush, you got Bush in this movie
Yeah.
too.
Wow, that was
Curly
like
red bush.
that was
Yeah.
like record breaking.
That was hilarious. The pubes were so fucking ridiculous and hilarious in this movie. Made no sense.
So sorry.
But Dreams, you're not getting out of this one. What'd you give it? That's
Uh-oh.
raining motherfucker outside right now. Holy shit.
So,
Scarred.
so it was funny.
Hilarious.
Nah, I'm not the movie. It was funny that me watching the movie. It was funny because I was like when my wife came home, and of course she pops in to just seeing the old man's joint just. And she's like, "Babe, is there something that I need to know?" I mean, I promise you. But nah, I'm with Jenny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving it a 3, and that's being generous. And the reason why I'm giving it a 3 is because there was one scene that was just amazing. It gave me so much joy and laughter. Like I fell out on the floor laughing, and that's what saved the movie. And it was when when the dad busted in the door, Big Ronnie, and he backhanded his son. The way his son fell, on God, I was in tears.
Gosh.
That was
That's funny as
the
hell.
funniest joint I've done. That's really what saved it. I was going to give it a negative rating, but
Whoa!
that's what saved it.
You watch
That's
it.
what saved it and made it get a 3. I enjoyed Blood Lake more than this movie.
Oh my
Oh my god.
I
I'm not.
truly did.
Yo.
But that backhand,
Evaluated.
let me tell you, I had to give it a 3. Had to.
I can't believe people said
Somebody check his temperature. You feeling all right, bro?
I know,
Like
right?
I'm
Blood
feeling,
Lake better?
Because obviously, yeah, the production in Greasy Strangler was much better. The acting was
better.
obviously much better. There was
The
a lot of
story
things
made
that was
sense,
much
and it
better.
didn't even make sense.
But I just enjoyed watching Blood Lake more than this. I mean, you know.
Listen, you need,
Because of the
you need to get
dong.
tested, Aaron. You need to get your health checked. You need to get drug tested. Not for weed, though, because weed don't make you do that. All that shit after the craziness you just said on this podcast.
And I'm talking about a movie as a, like, watching from beginning to end. I will watch Blood Lake again before I watch Greasy Strangler again.
Oh,
No,
And
I already watched
the only
Greasy
reason why
Strangler
I will
twice.
watch the Greasy Strangler again is because of that backhand. That backhand was strong. Let me tell you. The way that boy fell out, man.
And see,
Oh,
James,
man.
I'm with you. The Greasy Strangler is something that I know I'm going to watch again.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gonna be those movies where it's like I want to watch something, something silly that doesn't make any whatever. I'm probably gonna.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I already know my excuse. I my mind is gutter trash, raunchy, fucked up type of comedy, dark humor.
Like what this was.
So when I seen this, I was shocked and automatically started laughing. I could not believe what I was watching. I'm like, what the fuck? How was this made? This dude is every scene, like almost every other scene, his dick out, just walking. Then they showed the son, and they make fun of him. He got like a fucking fingernail, just sitting there. The dad got it all.
That was embarrassing. That was funny.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my
That's
sense
your
of
whole
humor.
take?
My sense of humor is twisted. So this shit was just funny. Everything. The
This-
songs, the sayings, even of what the father said to Braden. What do you say? Hold on, I got it here.
I think you mean Braden.
Braden? Oh, where the fuck is it? It's the one where he says he came out my fucking prick or Big Ron says, "Hey, you're my girlfriend to Janet, and by the way, he wouldn't even exist if he had it flown out of my long juicy prickus." What the fuck? Like, where'd they come up with that?
That's fucking hilarious. Like
It's like just the one line, like the shit that was said in this movie. And the Indian guy, I was dying. That dude was so funny. Poto. The guy's like, okay, please, one more time. Say it slower. He's like, save speed. Porto. I'm like,
how do you make this?
Yeah.
Goodness.
I'll admit that
Was
part
good,
had me crying too. I can't even stunt when they were at that vending machine going back and forth for like almost 10 minutes. That was great.
At first, I
had no clue what he was saying either, so I thought that was funny. And then he finally said potato. I was like,
This
He had me with
definitely
the
dragged
funny
out
blink.
way too long, but still worked.
This movie was better than I thought it was going to be. Way better than I thought it was going to be. Way funnier. I remember hearing bits and pieces of it on another podcast. They didn't really do a deep dive review. They're kind of talking about like what watched. And just from the bits and pieces of it, I was like, I got to watch this movie. And then, of course, you two from Tales from the Creep, they're like, hey, you guys should check out the Greasy Strangler. And boom, here we are. And I'm happy as shit I fucking watched this.
I never heard of this movie ever until that.
Good job, Jenny.
Yes.
Well, it
Yeah,
came up
thank
in
you.
my recommendations, and Liz and I were just talking about it. So, like, what the fuck have I been watching that came up as recommended?
I have questions. I do.
Not a clue.
I was getting angry at first at the beginning. I'm like, this is going to be as bad as I think it's going to be, right? And then I kind of took a seat back and a couple of little things. And then all of a sudden the transition from the screen to them being outside the hotel and the dude's dressed in a dress, the Arab dude. And then I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And then out of nowhere comes this greasy dude. And I was just like, okay. Then from there, it just like some of the stupid shit like started hitting, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna sit here being all uptight about this. All right. All of a sudden, I'm chuckling. I'm dying by the end of it. I'm like what did I just watch, and why am I laughing? I don't even understand why I'm laughing.
The car wash. It goes through the car wash.
Yeah, I mean,
I was laughing. I was like, "What the fuck, man?" I don't know, man. I just enjoyed it.
I don't understand why I enjoyed it. I really don't. Yes, I could have done without more of the swinging, but at the same time, fucking thing had me dying. Like, I don't know why. I'm still smiling thinking about it, and I'm like, "Fuck, people are judging me right now."
No, funny movie.
You can judge me.
What it is. It has that fucked up comedy you want to see, but you don't want to admit that you want to see it. And once you see it, you're like, yo, I can't even hide it. This is fucking hilarious. This is fucking hilarious. It's so fucked up and weird and disgusting, but they did it right.
This movie kind of gets itself and didn't take itself too seriously and just let it be what it is type deal. That I kind of understand now because of this movie. Like, before, I'd be like, well, what do you mean the movie didn't take itself seriously or knew exactly what it was? Now I'm like,
oh, you gotta, if you think that, Chris, you gotta see Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna have to.
Phenomenal. Yes, I said that, James. Phenomenal for a horror comedy. It
is. I agree.
Everybody go check that out. Movie. Thanksgiving.
We love that movie.
I love it. I fucking love it.
I do appreciate that Dreamz is just sitting there, arms folded.
He's like angry about this.
He's over it.
A lot of nonsense. So go ahead.
Nah, so I
Dreamz
mean,
team.
So I will say yes. There was a lot of funny parts that I think I probably could have gave it a better rating, but I don't know. Like I was ready for the movie to be over. Like not too much longer after it started.
No.
I get that. Yeah, I'm on the Dreamz team. I think he and I will just go watch Blood Lake again.
Yeah,
Jenny, you can come with us if you want.
He even had fart jokes.
I'm not gonna watch Blood Lake, and
Jenny,
I feel like
fuck that. I watched it twice. That's it.
I should apologize to all of you for the moment when he pulls his legs back and farts.
That's so funny.
That's a guy joke. That's made for men. I think this movie is made for men to.
I think so too, because a guy farting like that is like, oh.
It's to his son. He was like, oh yeah.
And Liz and I are not like prude, girly, like. I mean, we can dirty joke with the rest of them, and
Jenny's probably the worst dirty joke person I know.
Worst.
Yeah,
but it was a lot.
I don't want to see somebody spread their ass cheeks and fart. I'm good.
We don't all do this, but it's a guy thing. Or a perfect.
It's a.
You came into a perfect moment right here.
Yeah, you did, Chris. Perfect moment.
It played out almost like a Family Guy skit, like a cut on Peter. Just like it played out like they filmed it almost like a Family Guy skit. Like I love
animated. I could have taken it. Animated is okay, but I did not need to see his wrinkly old ass.
Yeah, it was
like we're all gonna have wrinkly old ass.
But the thing is, when that scene happened, you knew what you were in for the rest of the movie.
Oh yeah,
because the rest of the movie was exactly that: an old man pulling back his legs and farting. That's how you would define this movie.
Like a big butt fart.
Best review of it that I've ever heard.
It made his eyes water.
Like fucking spot on.
Holy shit! Let me collect myself.
Oh man,
I didn't expect the sex scenes like that.
Sex scenes were,
am I doing it right? Am I doing it right, Janet? I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Like even the bend over part, like you know what he was doing behind her. Right? I'm like, wow, okay, they got this in here. All right, but the funniest one is when he was like, "Oh, I think my dad's the Greasy Strangler." He's on the phone. He was like, all right, let's have phone sex really quick. He was in a rush. He was leaving. And he just started the two fingers.
He looks so mad right now. It's my favorite thing.
God.
Me?
Yes.
I don't think it's mad. I think it's more of a disappointment.
No, not literally angry. It's just like this.
It's a disappointment.
He's not having this.
But I do not concur. It's like
Oh,
I
What's the
cannot
last
condone
one,
this.
sir? Are you gonna be
The
okay?
dad crossed arms. You're right. The dad crossed arms.
The dad crossed arms. Yeah.
He's not mad. He's just disappointed.
Yeah, but your kids are sleeping. So what are you disappointed at?
The fact
I-
that their
I
parents
enjoy
didn't tell them
Bob
get out of the film business.
Listen,
Nah,
I want to see more
that
movies by
one
these
was a
people.
doozy. Jeez.
They need to make
Because
movies.
I'm just sitting here thinking about it again. I'm just like, there's things I just cannot unsee now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same, that's literally what I said when it was going on. I was like, "What the fuck? I can't see these movies, man!" Like,
But you want to see it again. I do.
I
I'm going
absolutely
to.
do not want to see it again.
not right away. I can't wait a while,
know-
but
I know I'll watch
I
it
would
again.
laugh.
This is a great high watch. This is a perfect high watch. You get high and you watch this, boom.
I haven't
You're gonna be
done
laughing your
that.
fucking ass off. I was.
I wa-
Why?
I watched
Maybe
this twice in
crossover.
2 weeks already.
You too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dang.
I
I
couldn't
really
do that.
like watching some old man dangs just sitting on the TV.
Listen, man,
Good
it was just a
God.
pretty fucking weird film. And James was like, "Yo, Aaron, you gotta watch this shit." Like,
I was like, I was like, watch it before. Don't wait, because usually we wait until
Yeah.
the podcast the day before or the day of. But I watched it early because I was so interested after you were talking about it. You're like the Greasy String. I was like, I gotta see what the heck what is she talking about this movie. I gotta watch it now. And I was laughing. I was like, oh shit, Aaron, you gotta watch it before the podcast. Watch it, then we'll watch it again. Had to do it.
had to. And this movie,
Two
like,
things. Go ahead, one for.
no, I was gonna say with this movie, every time they did something, I was like, all right, they're not gonna top that. And they kept going over and over. They showed the chick on the toilet peeing, and the old dude's brushing his teeth, like it's nothing. Like he just walked in there. She was like, okay, as long as you don't watch. He's like, okay, I won't watch. Then what does he do? He starts watching.
Well, right on the other side of the door, he said it. He goes, "Oh, I came here to watch you pee. I want to
He
see
did
you
say that.
piss."
He did say that. I forgot all about that, but he did say that.
It's so stupid. It makes you laugh. You can't help
It was
it.
fucking hilarious.
Oh god.
She wasn't mad about it, I guess. She peed. It was just
It's
Oh.
sex with him. I don't think
She
she really
obviously
cared.
wasn't mad. I think that's the moment she turned and was ready for that dad stuff.
The dad stuff.
She wanted.
That
She
dad
wanted.
dick.
She about
She
that
want-
dad bod.
She wanted that root vegetable.
here's someone who knows movie. Henry, you're absolutely correct. This movie, I'm telling you right now, smoke your
Henry
Colorado
Ryan.
Rockies before you watch this movie,
Ryan.
and you will be in tears.
It's on Tubi.
You
Watch
have the
it,
same
Henry.
sense of humor as me, like a child, so you're gonna laugh at this a lot.
It is. It's the
No, it's not
immature.
Prime.
It's free on
IMDb.
Prime too.
Prime thing, not Tubi.
Yeah.
Oh, is it
Just go
Prime?
on
I thought it was
It's free on
Tubi.
Prime.
Prime, yeah, it's on Prime,
Oh,
and it's fucking. You're gonna laugh a lot, Henry. Trust me. You'll be in tears, laughing a lot, giggling. You probably rewind it a couple times and rewatch a few spots that were fucking hilarious.
Just
Don't
make sure the
watch-
kids ain't around.
Yeah, don't watch this shit with my
Shit.
nephews. I won't approve of that. They're way too young for this crazy shit. Watch it with
So
your
would
wife.
you assign a holiday for this movie?
oh.
No, I wouldn't.
I can't connect it to no holidays. No.
4th of July.
This dude.
That does feel like a greasy
The
ass holiday,
Rockets
doesn't it?
red glare.
April Fool's Day.
Or that. I'm just saying because it's nice out. I mean, the guys are
Father's
around.
Day?
Yeah, it's Father's Day.
It's a
Father's
Aw.
Day movie.
Father-
Aw, it's
Come on.
Father's Day.
No. We're not
No,
gonna
we get to pick. We can
Listen,
say.
It's officially a Father's Day movie.
Stepfathers, we
Father's
already
Day
get
movie.
the shit out of the stick. As much as I enjoy this movie, this is not a Father's Day movie.
I
It's a
mean,
Father's Day
he-
movie.
he was a-
It's endearing.
He was a present
about a
father.
son.
He wasn't a good father, but he was present.
Let's give it to
Thank you.
Easter. He was wearing pink. Let's give it to Easter. Boom. Easter needs another
He was
holiday.
better than Ricky Prickles, you know. Wasn't that his name, Ricky Prickles,
All right,
the stepdad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Henry assigned this movie to his birthday. This is his birthday movie. He didn't even see it yet.
Perfect. When's your
Nah,
birthday? We'll actually have a national holiday for it.
September 13th.
Perfect.
It just passed, but
Perfect.
We were probably watching it on that
Oh
day.
shit, that shit's
Yeah.
retroactive. Go watch it.
yeah,
Happy
it's like
belated,
a
Henry.
happy
It's your
belated.
birthday movie.
And yo, I
Perfect.
wanted to throw up every single time they ate food, man. Like, how is he?
All the grease.
How is he
It was
alive?
like gelatinous somehow.
It was wild.
Like
That's
that.
the thing.
And he
It
was
took me
so
off the
angry
food.
by the dude not willing to give him grease at the hot dog stand that he went back and killed him.
Listen, man, he's about
Like went back, dipped the shit in the thing, ran off, then came back and killed him. Like
took the bucket.
You're welcome.
But yeah, they stole the bucket when the
you see what's going on here, right?
The man knew what he wanted. He was about principle. Listen, I just
The
want some
man
extra
is laughing.
If you want some extra grease, give him some extra fucking
Yeah.
grease. Fuck the whole cold bullshit. Fuck getting fired. No one's there. Just give him some extra grease.
Dreamz is feeling greasy. He's starting to laugh.
I did not foresee him killing his girl at the end.
Oh,
Yeah. Why do y'all
I
think that
was
happened?
shocked. I was shocked because he basically turned to the Greasy Strangler because he was full of grease. He was doing the like a monster type shit, and he just killed her.
Why did he kill his
They
dad?
could
Did he,
easily make a
wasn't
part
he
two.
mad with his dad?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So why
James,
did he
man.
kill his dad?
You make a sequel, Aaron. Make
Well,
a sequel. Greasy Strangler.
She betrayed him. She slept with his dad.
She did.
He
I
thought
mean,
they were exclusive.
I mean, yes, she needed to die, but you would think just because of what was going on that he was going to go after the pops and take him out. And I thought maybe, okay, that was going to be his entry into becoming the new Greasy Strangler, but nah, I'm going to kill my girl.
Now there's gonna be two of them.
Strangler.
Yeah.
That was a surprise. Yeah.
Perfect. A sequel. Let's make it happen. We want a Greasy Strangler too.
The Greasy Army.
The Greasy Army. I like it. That means we could be a part of that film. Be some Greasy Stranglers ourselves. I'll sign us up. I'm in. Take us.
I almost buttered up the face and went to the oven for a little bit.
See, he's getting ready.
I was trying to get into character. I'm a method actor.
Telling you, man.
Liz hasn't even told you she had to watch it in 2 separate parts.
Really.
did.
Ooh.
Let me tell you why. Because I agree with Dreamz how like he was like, I couldn't watch it with food, all right? I was cooking and then I was like, I can't eat now. And I had to put my food down and I was telling Jenny, I was like, what the fuck? And then I watched it again like 2 hours after I ate to make sure that I could be okay. It's the food part. It's just like seeing all the dicks and all the food, I think, was just enough for me. It's enough for one day.
You didn't like how he ate a grapefruit?
Oh, fuck. That part.
I think he was trying to turn around. He was like, "Hey, this could be you."
I think it did a little bit.
Yeah, this was a gag movie for sure.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. For the category, that's why I said it's perfect for its category. The
And that's
gag
why
movie.
I fucking loved it. That's why I enjoyed it so much because I knew.
No, this is Toxic Avenger is not.
This
It's
is some
so
silly
much
ass
more
shit.
hardcore than Trauma. So much more. Like I think I even likened it to like Trauma style with like the gross out, perverse kind of stuff. But for me, this is like so much worse than any Trauma movie. Like Tromeo and Juliet, Toxic Avenger, all of those. Like
There you go, Henry.
Like I didn't think Toxic Avenger was all that bad. Like
I liked it.
I remember that movie from my childhood. Like, all right, yeah, I liked that. I didn't think
it was
all that
like
bad.
one of my first superhero movies. I consider him like a superhero. Like Toxic Avenger. Gonna kick your ass with a
Yeah.
mop.
but it was meant to be like that cheesy Trauma.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
I don't know.
It worked.
And then when they got into the other movies, those became like phallic things and gross
By the
out
way, they're
stuff
rebooting
and
that. Toxic
and
Avenger is coming in theaters near
people
you.
with udders.
Mm.
I feel like I shouldn't have done that hand motion.
What you gotta do?
I just started thinking Meet the Fockers.
You can milk anything that has nipples.
Oh man.
So, Aaron, what was your favorite part? You gave this movie a 10. So,
Yes.
matter of fact, James, you gave this movie a 10 as well.
He's like, I'm flabbergasted. I don't even understand. Please explain.
And not even
Okay,
that
I'm
I'm flabbergasted, but I would love to hear what your favorite part of this movie was that was like, yeah, this movie's a 10.
It's hard. There's because I laughed through the whole fucking thing. Even like the corny, like I said, that the Indian guy at the vending machine. Even how he was like about to die. He was like, honestly, I just have a girl in my room. And he just started talking shit about himself like he sucks at sex. And I'm just laughing through the whole thing. It's hard to pick a spot. Oh my God. There's so many. Just killing me. I even like the back and forth bullshit artists.
Bullshit artist.
Oh, you a horseshit.
I don't know, man. I'm clumping it all together. It just made me laugh. I can't pick something right now on top of my head. I laughed too many times.
You know what, James? I'm with you on that because it was just like, as a whole, this movie was just so fucking funny from beginning to end. I couldn't stop laughing myself. And you can't really pick a favorite part. Like, what was your favorite part? Bullshit artist, of course, was hilarious. That's something you're gonna stick with, but it was just funny as like a whole. The backhand was fucking hilarious.
Yes, that scene was hilarious.
And just that whole scene was funny, but I can't really pick a favorite part. It's too tough. When Big Ron bent over and farted in the blind guy's face. Okay, all right. If I had to choose a favorite part, that's my favorite part because the face of disgust was just hilarious. Like, even with his eye motions and everything. So that's my favorite part of the film. I won't duck the question.
I didn't understand the whole piggy guy, like that situation.
Yeah,
even what was up with that?
No sense, and it still made me laugh. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
And then
first he took this. Yeah, he picked his nose and ate it. Then he ripped his nose off. So it was his real nose. I thought he was just dressing up like a pig.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about that? They never explained why his face was.
That's what I mean. I was like,
we didn't need it. It wasn't that important. Wasn't that important? I'm gonna stick up with this fucking film.
It's so stupid. I can't help it. I enjoyed it so much.
Stupidity creates laughter, James. Stupidity creates laughter. Look at Trump. We all laughed at him.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I did question my.
And then it got out of hand.
Yeah.
It got very out of hand. We did not expect that to happen. We were like, look at this guy. What is he thinking? No one's going to vote for this motherfucker. And then
They should.
that's what's going to happen with the Greasy Strangler.
They should have threw him in a nursing home and just told him he was the president.
That's true. You believe it.
Oh, man.
You did the same shit. Just tweeting away.
I mean, but did y'all understand the Jody part with the fingernails? Like, I have so many questions on this movie. I was trying to tell Jenny, like, Jody comes and he just has fingernails as a detective, and he's obviously the dad.
That's the stupidity. That's like I said. It's like, it's him. Like, how does his son not know that's his father?
What do you got to say, Dreamz? Because you're over there laughing your ass off.
Nah, that part was funny too. I can't.
See what I fucking mean?
That joint was funny too. Like, I didn't understand the point of the nails though. Like, how did that add to his costume? It was just like super random.
I think he just had random shit. He was just putting on, just trying to make him not him. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna be like a cross-dressing detective or something else.
What about the scene where they were at the disco, where they were dancing? And the dude was dancing back and forth like this, and the other dude just comes from behind him and starts dancing like this. And nobody says shit. Nobody notices anything. Like, you're not going to notice a guy pelvic thrusting behind you. You're not going to just feel something, or just like if people get too close, you kind of have a sense of like, okay, this motherfucker's way too close. Like me, I'll turn around and swing. That's like my first. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh man!
But it made it funny.
Might have been into it.
Yeah,
it was the fishbowl days.
Yeah, he was probably okay with that.
Mm-hmm. I ask the dumb questions that are way too deep for a movie like this. Like, how do they possibly keep a nightclub open when there's only 4 people in it?
Small town.
You know what I mean? Like,
small town. It's the regulars. The other people may have left. The other people weren't as important or as popular. Maybe they were VIP, so they're in their own section. Boom, cleared it up. This movie's a 10.
Yo, where
Life's
I
so
need
simple.
to know, where was this? Like, like this had to be like the most oldest town with like people on the verge of death. Like, where did this happen? Like, that would be a good question I would add to that, Jenny. Like, because it just didn't make sense. Like, the people who was even in the club, like, you know, they ain't got no money.
I have to answer
in a disco tour.
This happened in Troy, New York. That's where this happened. This happened in Troy.
There you go.
Picture this being in Troy, New York. Everything.
I would say Waterville.
It was filmed in Los Angeles.
I was gonna say it was Los Angeles because they were doing the tours of the stars.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
They showed where who was it worked at the laundromat or the Quickie Mart that was there when they first started, but
I don't know, because I felt like they kept going to the same place. And the guy just kept making
The same building. Yeah, he's like, yo,
Earth, Wind,
you know
and
the
Fire
Bee
still live
Gees?
here.
yeah.
Somebody else was waiting, and they came up with some song. He's like, well, what are they doing here? They're waiting for a ride. I was like, what the fuck? Like, where do you get this? How do you come up with that shit on the spot, just lying to people like that? That was another thing that had me rolling. I'm like, what the fuck?
And that's another funny part to me. It was the one they're arguing. It's like the brochure said free drinks.
Oh.
And they're having an argument. He's like, no, you give me free drinks. It's all about the free drinks. And I'm like,
Free drinks.
it's like going for like
Drink.
4 minutes arguing about I want a
You
free
at least
drink.
give us water. No free drinks. Bullshit artists.
That they did it.
And then he shows him his ass.
Yeah,
Oh.
then he shows it his ass.
And he kept it there. Like it wasn't like a flash. Like I want you to see it, study it.
Well, he couldn't pull his pants up. He had to have his son help him.
That
After he
was-
was talking to the girl. He's like, get over here and help your father pull his pants up.
Janet.
So
Yeah, the
James,
timing of that shit with the cut and everything, especially in the trailer too, is just fucking perfect. That moment they're having, and then all of a sudden, stop talking to the customer. Help your dad pull up. I was fucking dying.
James, have you ever
I
had to
was
help pull up
fucking
your dad's
dying.
pants?
What's that?
Have you ever had to help pull up your father's pants in any weird situations like this?
No.
That's good.
I was, you almost made me go down a dark road and say something fucked up, but I stopped myself.
I'm proud of you, James.
Thank you.
I'm very greasy and proud of you. That's good. That's good.
The only reason is because we're live. I don't want to say.
You're showing maturity.
I was gonna say something really fucked up, but
Now we can't let it go unsaid about how old boy was standing in front of the stove, pretty much butt naked, cooking greasy food, like
Popping.
popping, not phased. Like what? Nah, bro. Like I'd be afraid cooking bacon in front of the stove, bro, because that thing be popping. This dude have full blown tubs of grease going in that pot, man. Like how, Sway?
Sometimes you got to do that, man. You got to, you grease yourself up, then you just cook the greasy foods. That's all.
That's how you be doing in the morning, Aaron. That's how
Like
you
a
wake
protective
up. and get
layer of
started?
grease.
Nah, that's too much grease for me. That's too much grease. That's not healthy. Slipping and sliding all over the kitchen floor. I don't think my wife would like that too much. She'd be mad as shit. You gotta clean this? I'm trying. I keep falling all over the place. Yeah, that's not good.
Crazy.
Me too.
Yo,
Yo,
what did the?
Action figure would be pretty cool. He had to have his pants on though. Even if he's in that weird.
Oh
purple
God.
It wouldn't be a Greasy Strangler action figure if he had pants on.
That's
That's true.
true.
What
Well,
about
maybe they're removable.
the purple? Okay, we could say they're removable. Or what about the purple jumpsuit shit?
yeah, it's his jumpsuit. You can take it off.
What's that?
Yo, wasn't this joint like kind of like tucked in on the side? Like it was a big old hole in the middle, and then it was like tucked into the side. Like,
Oh my
yo,
God.
So bad.
boy was wild. He was a wild boy.
He's Liz and I were talking about this, that he's like a famous hairdresser in real life.
Yeah,
Wow.
John Travolta. He's a hairdresser
Yeah.
at one time.
I was like, that explains a lot about John Travolta's questionable hair. Because it painted on his
Yeah,
He has a dick
explains
roll.
a lot of things. Mhm.
Hair job.
This
I'm
guy.
a greasy strangler. Come here. Wow. I didn't have to go there, guys.
What the first time he comes through the car wash as the Greasy Strangler getting cleaned off, right? What did the blind dude say to him? He was like, "Oh, you must be traveling down some some slippery,
Oily roads.
oily roads or some shit."
Yeah.
I was like, "What? That doesn't even make sense for a blind man. What the fuck are you talking about?" Like,
Okay. I'm going to explain this again to defend the movie. Maybe he smelled something. When you lose one sense, your other senses are stronger. Maybe he smelled something, or maybe he heard the greasiness and thought it was oil.
Heard the greasiness.
Yeah.
Heard the grease.
yeah, he was trying not to let on that he knows, but hey, like,
I mean, he can't see. He
Oh,
keeps-
by the way, the grease was tapioca pudding.
oh,
I mean, that's a little
that's
more
about the only good
appetizing.
use for it.
And all
your
the
body.
What?
I don't think I've ever.
Nobody likes
Wow,
it. Do you like that?
wait, you don't like
I
tapioca
love
pudding?
tapioca pudding.
I love
Are you
tapioca pudding.
90? What's wrong
I
with
don't-
So
you?
good.
I don't know if I like it or not.
90? What isn't that what 90-year-olds eat? Isn't that all they
Yes.
can eat? Fucking tapioca
Yes.
pudding?
Well, that's what I'm going to be looking forward to.
Nah, I'm
love
good.
tapioca pudding.
I like
I'm
that.
good.
Good.
Have a
And
I've
nice,
rice
seen y'all,
pudding?
but
nice probiotic yogurt. Keep my balance on my internals. Keep that all flushed and going right. Keep the cultures good.
I don't know how we got there.
All about the Yakult.
Oh man, I didn't get there that time. Neither did Henry, which is surprising. Fuck, man.
And all the penises were fake, guys. To save you the trouble, it wasn't his real carrot dick.
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
I know.
I was gonna look him up.
I feel like this movie did keep the world greasy. It definitely, it was enough grease for the entire world.
I think I want to show this movie to a bunch of virgins and
Oh,
purify
wow.
them.
There you go.
Purify them.
Mm-hmm.
This
I
is
like
what
your thinking.
penises look like.
You don't want that.
They all look like that.
You play this for people leaving for Rumspringa or whatever that's called, where the Amish get the couple, what is it, months off or something
The
like that.
Mennonites.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good idea, actually. Just shove them in the world. Let them see it. Let them see it.
You get to pick the covenant or this movie and the society that allows this shit to happen.
I guess right after start of school, guys. Listen, you guys gotta watch Greasy Strangler to pass.
The Greasy Covenant.
I still can't believe there's a Facebook group for this movie.
I'm so happy there is. That made my day when I found that. That made my fucking day. That and finding the guy that played the son.
That, yeah.
I gotta make that happen. I'm going to make that happen because that was just crazy.
I would love to.
I feel like I've seen.
Me too.
I feel like I've seen the dude who played the son like on like Adult Swim, like previews for Adult Swim stuff.
Because it's very Tim and Eric, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was a very Tim and Eric feel to this movie.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Like Candy Tails and D Pants and
I didn't understand any of the wardrobe. The 8-bit theme song just fucking made me die laughing. Every time it came on, I was like, what the? Okay, all right. And then I started bopping to it like it's fucking Super Mario. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's his new cell phone ring.
Like, yeah, this needs to be a ringtone.
I have to be honest, Liv and I were shocked at you guys' reactions. Like,
What's
just
up,
the
Phil?
very little that y'all even told us.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very little that y'all would reveal
Really?
to us. We were like, what the fuck?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you this though. That's a typical guy's sense of humor. So we're gonna laugh at this. If you think the movie's good or bad, we're gonna laugh at this shit regardless. I'm telling you, we're like children. We're like 12-year-olds.
Yeah, mine's like when it comes to movies and stupidity like this, I'm really immature.
Yeah.
I gutter. Like you hear a swear word for the first time, you're like, laughing, you run around saying it. It's that kind.
Basically,
That shit.
But you know what's funny too, though, James? I don't know about you, but for me, I laugh at the word penis more than I laugh at the word dick saying in a film.
Oh, because it's not used that many. Yeah.
Error.
Or it's like someone says PP or something. My
What's
wiener.
the movie?
I mean, because you automatically think of like small when you say those words. So
Yeah.
you always make fun of small ones. So you just automatically laugh as soon as you hear penis or PP.
I think it's just funny because it's a more appropriate term, and nobody uses the appropriate terms for it. Ever.
What
Unless
was
you
the
talk to
Pauly Shore
unless you talk to
movie?
like a child. Huh?
There's a Pauly Shore movie where he's like, penis, 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 penis. What was it?
Oh,
No, he can't not laugh. He can't not laugh.
Jury Duty? Was that what it was called? Jury Duty?
Jury
Where he's got
Duty.
his
Is it a
little
movie?
dog.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
I
it was
don't
like when he was learning English, like Encino Man, like he was a caveman and he was teaching him.
He's like he is broke and doesn't have anywhere to live, so he gets himself on a jury to like make money and then.
Oh, I don't know if I've
stay in a
seen that.
hotel.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
I don't
Pauly
recall.
Shore? I've seen every Pauly Shore movie.
I've seen a lot.
All what? 4 of them? 5 of them?
No, there's like 10. There's like Son-in-Law,
I know.
Encino Man.
There's Biodome.
Biodome was so good.
Yeah.
That is a good movie.
Encino Man.
But yeah, Jury Duty, when he's like, so the guy's on there on the witness stand and he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what he said. And he's like, penis. And he's like, he has what envy? Penis, 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 penis. It's like the best part of that whole movie because he's like angrily yelling penis and like stomping his hand. Yeah.
Oh man,
Aaron's dying right there. It is. He's like a little kid. It's true.
I had a moment.
I gotta take a wee. Look at Aaron just starts laughing. It's like,
Oh, it's funny, man. Funny's funny. I'm not gonna front.
One of the ladies touched on the Napoleon Dynamite vibe, right?
Yeah.
This was better, way better.
Yeah.
Way funnier.
Well, I hated Napoleon Dynamite, and I literally thought, you know what? I like this better than Napoleon Dynamite, and I kind of wish the writer and the director and whatnot would have done Napoleon Dynamite. Minus all the penises. You know, hopefully there's no need to put the penises in Napoleon Dynamite. But if they would have done Napoleon Dynamite, I think I would have enjoyed that movie and fucking loved it. Because I fucking hated Napoleon Dynamite.
I love Napoleon Dynamite.
Love it.
Napoleon Dynamite was dope. You're bugging.
Yes. Yes. Thank
Chris, I'm not
you.
gonna gang up on you like that. So I watched it sober.
I've watched every way you can think of.
I hated it. I watched it high. I thought it was funny.
oh, that shit's funny, man.
It's something
I
if you're
loved it.
gonna watch it, you have to be high as shit for to watch it. And it's funny as shit if you watch it high. That's all I can say about it. Would I watch it again? Nah, I don't like it.
I actively tried. Like, I thought something was wrong with me after college because I was like, damn, how do I not like this movie? I'm gonna sit here and watch it. I watched it at least 4 or 5 times. I could not. I just can't fucking do it.
I'm not saying it's the best movie in the world, but it's good. It is. It's like,
it was good, yeah. It was good.
Man.
Tina, come get some ham.
that made me laugh, that part. Wait, he gets pissed off at the fucking llama. Alpaca, wherever the hell the thing was.
The funny thing is, though, is like with this same script, I can see the cast of Napoleon Dynamite playing these characters to an extent.
Yeah. The music, everything kind of like that vibe to me.
It's like one of those movies where like a Saturday Night Live character and they turned it into a movie, like one of the skits. There's like a skits of like father and son. They're like, let's make a movie out of this.
Possibly.
It's like one of those. I don't know.
Like it's all about making you uncomfortable. It's all about just putting you in a place of total discomfort.
And this is why we all want to be in part 2.
Yeah, I was definitely uncomfortable.
Whoever wrote this, I want to ask them, like, how did you make this? Like, how did this come to your mind? Were you tripping balls on some kind of drug or something? Like, I don't know.
I feel bad for the cameraman, who had to film this. Because it wasn't one takers. Like, they ran through this thing multiple times. He definitely can't unsee nothing now. Like, he done seen it so many times. Like, sorry to.
And then whoever edited it, how many times back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the writers, there's 2 writers. One of them, I just clicked on the names to see what else he did. It looks like this is his style. He has a movie called Tropical Cocktails, and it looks like a naked dude on top of a red cop car.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it looks like this is his style. Is that fucked up weird comedy? Maybe I'll watch one of those movies.
You will.
There's a market for it.
Clearly.
And people are watching.
I didn't expect to like this movie, honestly.
James,
like, I thought it was like a Facebook amateur production. You know what I mean? Like, this is a Facebook movie. Somebody just uploaded to Facebook, and then it kind of blew up. That was the vibe I kind of got from it.
I got fucking excellence watching this shit. On the level of a horror comedy, though, of course, like on a lower level, like B horror comedy, B-rated horror or whatever. I was expecting not to like it either, just because of what Jenny was saying, like you guys. Because when people tell me that they seen the movie worse than Blood Lake before they watched Blood Lake, mind you, I'm just like, I doubt it's that bad, but maybe it is a bad movie. And I went in this low expectations, and I was just like, holy shit, this is fucking great. And I love it when that happens, when someone tells me a movie's terrible, and it's just fucking hilarious. Hilarious. And I like that reaction. I do like that reaction. That was a very honest reaction. Appreciate that. Oh man.
So what are our scores again?
I'm keeping it as a 10. Write it down, Aaron. Don't forget this time.
I already got it down. I
Said
got
write
it
it down.
10, a 4, a 4. I don't remember what Chris gave it. I know I wrote it down, but
I gave it a 6.5.
Greasy.
6.5, Chris, instead of a 7.
So any more suggestions? You got any more fucked up ones like this? You think I'm not gonna like, and I end up loving? Oh man, this is good.
I should have known. My husband loved it.
That's a genius man right there.
He could not stop laughing. He could not stop laughing. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Same.
And his sense of humor is why you married that amazing man. That's all.
Let's not even go there.
I'm just saying, man. That's
shit.
I don't even know him, but shout out to you, sir, for enjoying the Greasy Strangler. You're a smart man.
I know Liz and I said that he's gonna bust in here and like shove me out of the way and be like, "Fuck
Yeah,
that would be great. That would be awesome.
I'm gonna say this. No disrespect. I don't want that to happen, but that would be fucking hilarious. Especially when he came in with like grease all over himself, I would lose my damn mind. Pants on, of
and a
course.
prosthetic penis,
yeah.
Man.
fucking Play-Doh,
That would be funny. I will laugh
or
my
like
ass
a vanilla Tootsie Roll."
Tears.
off.
Liz heard it.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow.
Why are never
Greasy Strangler people.
Are you crying over there, Chris?
I'm trying not to have certain images play in my head anymore.
To get through this film, you may need some HEMPARITA. You may need a little CBD to kind of relax you. And I know some great HEMPARITA, or some great CBD. It's called HEMPARITA. There is Shooters, which is like a little shot, and there are gummies, which I have right here. Delicious. Go to ihemparita.com. You spend over $50. Guess what? Free shipping. Use promo code SIR30 when you cash out. You save 10%. And it's not a one-time thing. Do it whenever the hell you want. Go order some HEMPARITA right now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you have HEMPARITA before you watched this?
Definitely. Oh, yeah.
I want to. That's my next goal. I gotta watch it again.
Space.
I gotta. Because both times I watched it sober.
Me too. And I wish I watched it high. You know what the funny thing is? I planned on watching it high the second time. I had my shit ready to go and just didn't like it. Was sitting right in front of me. Did nothing. Just watched the movie. So next time I got to smoke before I hit play.
Maybe that's my problem.
Yeah, you got this is if you didn't find this film funny, and if you're a smoker, watch it high, and everything's gonna change. It may change your life for the better.
Or not.
Microdose yourself to like this stuff.
Microdose.
Yeah, with MDMA. You need the strong shit.
I do want to thank Jennifer for suggesting this masterpiece.
Yes.
I feel like I gave y'all a fucking gift here. Like,
Yeah, I feel like you did.
did.
Yeah.
You did.
Happy
I was
Father's
expecting
Day.
really, really bad.
You know what? I take that. This is a Father's Day movie, guys. This is something good. This is something good for the men, for the fathers, the stepdads, all of us out there. Something good.
It's really feel good.
Daddies.
Really feel good.
Yeah, then they end up becoming murderers together, father and son. It's a team. Dynamic duo. I'm not
true.
saying you should do that, but hey, he's there for his son. His mother left with Rick.
Word.
Ricky
I
Prickles.
was hoping that something would have came up with the mom. I know they went and killed the boyfriend, but
See, that part was
hoping
funny
the
too.
mom
He's
was
brought in.
Bean or something.
I could see that.
So much fun.
Maybe
but-
in the sequel.
There you go. She'll be in the
God help
sequel.
us all.
Listen, if
can't
they
wait
make a
for that.
sequel, I want to be in the sequel. And I know everybody else does that's here too. So make the sequel.
I feel like we could totally get Chris on our team, Liz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, he's what, 6.5? Uh,
He-
Drag
I feel
him
like
down.
he's a little more like, ugh. The
He'd
more
do
we
the
talk
movie.
about it, the more we
He's-
remind him of like old man buttholes and
Oh,
things like that. Like,
So
see,
we got Dreamz on our team though, like from
I
the
know
start.
we got half the team right here.
He's our
If we-
MVP.
If we can pull
I
Chris
can't-
over, There's no
I can't
hope
be mad. I laughed.
James.
I laughed too much. I laughed way too much.
See, the thing is, that stuff don't bother me. It never did. It's like I'm not like I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I'm not homophobic or anything. But if it's a scene, a comedy thing, and someone's walking and they're like butt ass naked, it's just uncomfortable. It makes you uncomfortable, but you laugh your ass off type thing. It's
Exactly.
like you're like, what the fuck? And you just start laughing.
But they
And I got used to it because
discomfort.
I've seen a lot of movies like this.
They took discomfort and they took it just one more step
And that's
Like,
what made it funny.
with everything.
It wasn't that like, what am I watching hiding when because they took that extra step. It's like, what the fuck? And you're laughing.
That was the line of the movie for me. Like, what am I? What the? They seriously went there. What the fuck am I watching right now? But I was
literally felt
laughing
like-
while saying it.
Yes.
I literally felt like they locked me into like the men's YMCA bathroom for like an hour and a half.
My
like,
dude,
Oh, man.
like that.
you ended up in a Japanese bathhouse and you have no clue
what I'm
how.
saying? Just like, oh man, how did I get here?
Extra
Liz,
greasy.
add the men's YMCA bathroom to our weekend plans.
That's already on it.
Oh, it's
She's
already
like-
on there. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
We're gonna go
Now-
sit-
The
Liz and I have a
laundry
list going. We finally get to see each other.
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Our whole thing is going to revolve around prosthetic dicks. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be a busy
It's the
afternoon.
theme. It's
What
the
else
theme.
is there to do?
Exactly.
Nothing.
Oh,
If it
man.
doesn't involve prosthetic dicks, I don't want
I'm
it.
not going. I'm not going.
That's funny.
Mm.
Wow. This is awesome. This is a crazy episode. This is like the perfect movie for this type of everything going on right now.
For the way the world is.
Yeah, basically. The world just needs to get extra greasy. It'll be all right.
That's the issue with the world. Not enough grease.
Greasy in the
Grease.
time of the plague.
That was good.
I don't know. The people feeling bold. today.
Lubricated through.
They just go out.
Oh,
Holy shit, man. I still can't believe you gave this movie a 3, Dreamz. I'm a little disappointed in you.
He's-
Guys.
I respect it.
The only reason why I gave it a 3 was because of the humor. Everything else about the movie, like I really hated it, man.
Then wait a minute. Time the fuck out. Then how the hell did you give Blood Lake a 2?
Because
Well,
I at least I was able to sit through that and like not like see. I didn't feel bad about the movie, bro. Yes, the production was bad, the acting was horrible, but like I don't know, like I somewhat enjoyed it. It was weird.
Wow.
I think everybody involved in that film is a disappointment to their parents and grandparents. It was so fucking bad.
no, not Yellow Sweater Girl. Let's all give it up for her. She tried
Right.
so
She did her
hard.
thing.
Her family got
Did her
together
thing.
for a viewing.
Yeah,
Mm.
she acted her heart out, you guys. Especially when the body in the water. She tried.
What was the guy's name? Mike? She's like, Mike! Mike! Like,
And her
I
mother
was
sat
like,
her
"Ooh."
down. It was
Gave
like
me chills.
she's like, I told you not to do this fucking film. Now you're
Right?
the family.
I'm on
Oh,
her
man.
side though. She tried so hard to carry that movie.
Oh
Bless
man,
her.
they should-
I knew we were going to come across a couple once in a while. Someone's going to say it wasn't that bad, like giving it a 1 or a 2. I knew that was coming. But now my follow-up thing about that is, especially you, Liz, because you already said you've seen some worse than that.
Yeah.
What movies were worse than that? Because I want to
Honestly,
know.
I will think about it because I know I've seen something where it's not like
Okay.
room bad. You know, this is just bad. But I know there's something that I can just give me time.
Okay, good. I'm looking
Mhm.
forward to it.
Okay,
Good, good.
because sounds like she's trying to enter that challenge, people. which
Yeah,
is-
you can win.
I want the T-shirt. Is it a T-shirt we
you-
win? I want
It's a
it.
T-shirt and a mug, I believe.
I
Right?
need
T-shirt.
it.
wait.
I need it.
If you
So
So,
I
find
Aaron, how
remember-
does tell us how the game works, Sir Sturdy?
So the
Mhm.
game works. I'm gonna create a wheel once I get enough people sending me enough movies, which you guys can send it right to. Let me pull this up while I'm talking. Right to this email right here. horrorsource30.guests@gmail.com. Just send your movie and say worse than Blood Lake. And I'm gonna create a wheel. As you guys know, when we do spin the wheel, which we'll be spinning again on Tuesday, spin the wheels. If it lands on that wheel and it lands on whatever the terrible movie is, as a group, including the person that said this movie was worse than Blood Lake, if they're free. As a group, if we give it a lower rating, which, mind you, I gave it Blood Lake a -10. That's a serious rating. You win a shirt and a mug, if you're right. Or if, you beat out Blood Lake, but that's fucking tough.
What if Jenny and I make a home movie and it's somehow worse? Would we potentially win this?
I feel like we got to be careful saying that, Liz.
We should have like, I'm sure it's gonna be better.
It may not be bad. I kind of want to see it now.
80 slasher film.
I said to know, what if me and Jenny made a film? Already better. Boom.
Yeah.
You have no other acting skills, though.
Oh,
No. We could try.
I'm classically trained.
That's true.
I don't think anybody
Pearland High School.
worse than these people did, even on purpose. Like, it was just... I don't know what it was. I wish I can blame drugs and alcohol, but I just think it was just them.
Bro, I literally have seen better production quality in YouTube videos. I'm just saying. I've seen better production quality in Vine videos, bro.
Well, I mean,
America's Funniest
hold on.
Home
Question.
Video
When was this movie made?
89.
87 or 89?
89. 87?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay, 87.
I only know because I accidentally got the wrong.
You
Lake.
did. Oh, you did the lamprey.
It was a waste of what,
lampreys.
$3,000?
And my son was like,
So it was a
wait,
low budget
let's
movie.
watch this.
Obviously.
Huh?
It was a low budget movie, obviously made in '87.
I don't want to hear that. Because you had a lot of slasher films that were low budget in the 80s, the majority of them that were fucking beautiful compared to this shit. This was just like a bunch of
with a cast of kids.
Listen,
I mean, what was the original budget for Nightmare on Elm Street 1? I want to say that was somewhere in like the $20,000 range or some shit like that.
I'm not sure, honestly.
But again,
Maybe that might be really low. Let me not say that. I retract.
Some kids can act. These kids just sucked at acting. These are the kids that, like, when you tell your kids they can grow up and be anything, that's a damn lie. And once you see like them acting, it's just like, you don't want to hurt their feelings, but you need to be honest. Like, listen, man, this isn't for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. It was 1.1. Let me lie.
Jenny will be right back, people.
Yeah.
But I'll be like, listen, man, I know you want to act, son, but you suck. Like you're very intelligent. You're very intelligent. You can do almost anything but act. So
But I'll tell you what. You should act like you ain't gonna be an actor, because you're not gonna be.
You can probably write a script. You could probably be a director, producer, anything like that. But acting, no, that's not your thing. It's not for everybody. That's just being honest.
And then that pushes him and motivates him to become an actor, and he's phenomenal.
Or he sucks, and he should have listened.
I was bored and angry. That's the only movie ever made me angry. I got pissed off. This is the only movie I ever got pissed off.
You can never get worse. You can only get better.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was watching it. I was like, what am I watching? And I'm like, where's the kills? Then I was so disappointed on the kills when he finally did kill somebody. It's dark as hell. You can't see nothing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know. It just bothered me. Dude, the whole damn thing.
There was a big gap between the kills.
Yeah.
There was like one kill in the very beginning, and then you didn't see another kill until like 30 minutes left in the movie.
The kills sucked too.
Yep.
Every single one of them.
I mean, they weren't horrible.
But don't lie, Aaron.
Stabbing people with a highlighter.
So when he had Boy tied up to the tree and he stabbed him, that was horrible.
That was fucking terrible. The whole shit was just bad.
It was horrible, guys. I mean, it was bad, but horrible.
Like,
it wasn't that bad.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Dad should have pulled out horrible. That's how bad this movie was.
Just to get in on this conversation, I think some of the kills from Greasy Strangler deserve a what the fuck. Some of those were kind of horrible,
but it was funny. It was a horror.
Just to be fair, like the whole strangle thing and then the eye pop. I was like,
that was funny.
That was hilarious.
Humorous, yes, but quality wise, that was fucking.
But it's it's a horror comedy. It's supposed to be funny. It's not supposed to have the best special effects and all that shit. It's supposed to be funny and not make any sense, make you laugh.
So what was the category for Blood Lake?
Stupid. shouldn't have been made.
Slasher.
The parents.
Stupid category. That's what it was.
No,
Native American horror slasher.
It was supposed to be a slasher.
Water God.
Slasher is my favorite genre, and Blood Lake was no damn slasher. Blood Lake was a fucking mistake.
Like that.
That's what that was.
Back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm
Yes.
no longer shaking my legs to fight my blood.
Holy shit.
Any final thoughts, or did we just rant out everything we could?
I think we got out most of it. I think. I don't want to speak for everybody, but I'm good.
Thanks for joining us again.
Of course, yes. Great freaking time again.
It was fun.
You too,
We got
James.
Greasy.
Huh?
I said we got Greasy with it.
Oh, y'all
We
got
had,
so
I
greasy.
mean, what else were we gonna do?
Aaron's gonna be saying Greasy for many days now.
Oh, I have to, James.
I feel like I have to apologize to your wives
My wife didn't watch it.
My
No,
wife
no.
didn't want you either.
for
So-
y'all. You
So-
told her greasy.
Because we're never gonna be the same again.
No,
Oh,
She-
because of our mental state. Basically.
Our humor, yeah.
yeah,
I was gonna say you got three clinically rational people and 3 clinically irrational people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very.
I got dropped in my head a few times when I was younger.
Mm-hmm. My wife wouldn't watch this. And like when I was coming up to record, she was like, "So what are you guys reviewing tonight?" I said, "The Greasy Strangler. It's a horror comedy." She was like, "I'd probably hate it, wouldn't I?" Like, you definitely would hate it. I loved it when it came out.
Yeah. My wife will go, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" and walk
Or
away.
why? Yeah, she's walked in on me watching these weird movies. She's like, what are you
Yeah.
watching? Like, and she'll ask why. Like, well, for the podcast.
Yeah.
She asked what was wrong with us for watching this one, but nothing. It's funny.
That'd probably be an eyebrow raise and something along the lines of, "Jesus, Lord, fix it."
Or just go. She's like, just
And then she'd just
Yeah.
dive into her phone like, "I don't even know what you're doing right now, man. Mind my own business over here."
But
Yeah.
before we do our end of the show plugs,
I'm sorry?
we're not spinning the wheel
What'd you
tonight.
say?
We are doing Malignant Tuesday. And we'll start
And I won't be here.
Yeah, James decided that his wife and her happiness was more important than mine.
Going on vacay.
Smart man.
Whoever else is going to be on the episode, so he's very
Good man.
selfish.
Going to Maine.
He's going to Maine with his wife. I think it makes me sick. And I know what people are thinking, Aaron, you just got back from Colorado, but I didn't go with my wife. I went by myself to see my brother. It was self-relaxation, self-love. See the difference? James is selfish. But I hope he has a great time. I really do.
I might jump in on the chats though.
For your reviews and shit.
Yeah.
That's good, James. That's very good. So I guess we can jump into our end of the show plugs, and I will start with Tales from the Creek. Boom.
Whoa.
I know.
Okay.
Go ahead, Lynn.
So Tales from the Crypt, it's an amazing podcast. We talk about UFOs, ghosts, unexplained, anything that is creepy, and it's true horror stories from our listeners. So catch a new episode every Monday wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Awesome. Make sure you go check them out. If you listen, people, the latest episode, I listened to it today. I was laughing so fucking hard at their banter, like in between it was the second to last story and the last story. Because we were all talking in the group chat about the Greasy Strangler and shit, and I was messaging them about shit in this episode. I was in tears. You need to fucking check this podcast out. It's hilarious. It's great. You get some cool, funny stories, but their back and forth banter is unmatched. It's amazing. You can tell that they're really friends. They don't need guests on their show. It's a different type of show than this. Go check that show out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, of course. Dreamz.
Yeah, so I am again Dreamz the creator. You can catch me on Facebook, YouTube, IG. Right now, you're gonna find mostly content of me doing a little bit of behind the scenes stuff, kind of like showing you guys how I create some of the dope images that I capture. And I'm soon going to have interviews and do some creative stage shoots with some models out here in NC, as well as makeup artists to do some cool dramatic stuff. If you're into any of that stuff, I know it's not necessarily horror related, but we may even do some dope things in the month of October. Since Halloween's coming up, we may do some horror type shots. But definitely follow the channel, stay connected with me, and you might find some very, very awesome things there.
Yeah, I can vouch for you, man. You do some dope shit. You need to put some more content out on YouTube. I am calling you out. Stop trying to be Mr. Perfectionist, Dreams. You just put that content out. People can see your growth, and they know they can grow as well. Put that content out.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Go ahead, Chris.
What up? It's the worst damn gamer ever, aka Chris P, aka part of the Super Grow Bros. Check us out and come find us coming September 30th. Anyway, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. Also catch The Devil Made Me Do It, which is a serial killer podcast. Catch Any Last Words as well on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram as well. It's kind of a lifestyle horror themed chat discussion and also movie review session with Joe, who's on there. You got So Good It's Scary. If you have an independent film that is 30 minutes or under and you want us to review it, get on there, get in contact with us, and give us permission to review it if you want us to do it live, and we'll do it here as well.
You ain't lying about that. And live shows every Tuesday night and Thursday night, 9 o'clock Eastern time. You can get Horror with Search 30 on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. As far as the audio goes, I got to catch up on that. You can listen to a lot of old stuff. I have over 150 episodes out there you guys can check out. I'll get caught up with the rest. But all the live shit, again, is Tuesday, Thursdays, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Popcorn and Pints, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Saturdays. You guys know what we do. It's any genre except for horror. And we review the hell out of these movies. We're doing Chicks Picks this weekend. We're actually doing, what was it? Edward Scissorhands and
My Best Friend's Wedding.
Best Friend's Wedding. I'm hoping we can get into, for My Best Friend's Wedding especially, I'm hoping we can get into a really deep debate like we did with Sex and the City. I don't see it happening. And there's discussions behind the scenes. Spoiler alert, we're probably going to end up doing Sex and the City Part 2 just because. Like, we feel like we have to finish the story. Why? I don't fucking know.
I don't want to.
We just want to. Also, people, check out Stories from a Bar on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as every single audio platform you can listen to your podcast on. That includes YouTube, Deep Focus Cinema. If you really want to get a deep dive into film and cinema reviews and all that great stuff, go check out Deep Focus Cinema on Facebook and YouTube, and you'll get all of that.
And I will be doing another challenge with my brothers as soon as I get back from Maine.
Awesome.
We're gonna do the Death Nut Challenge. Whoever quits first.
Nice.
Well, the last one standing is the best brother.
Nice. That's your mom's favorite or your dad's favorite, whatever parent you guys share. You're playing for your parents' love. I love it. But with that being said, though, I do want to thank our lovely guests from Tales from the Creep. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you again.
We had an amazing time. Again, the door's always open anytime, and I mean this. Anytime you guys want to come on together, separate, whatever the case may be, if you guys want to come on, just sturdy. We want to come back on. Door's always open.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. It was really awesome. Nice to meet you,
Dream.
Dream.
Time as usual.
Yes.
Yes, ladies, it was definitely fun being on here with y'all.
Anytime.
Sure.
Of course. And Dreams, I'm glad we didn't scare you off. This is your second episode on with us. I'm glad we didn't scare you off with the nonsense. But
nah, man, you know, we always, whenever we chop it up, I always tell you, man, you know, I got to get on here and get on some more of these reviews with you guys. And like I said, I'm trying to be more intentional with trying to find the time to make it. So I'm back to back with two of them.
And you're coming back on Tuesday as well for Malignant, which...
Yes, sir.
Just wait till you see that movie. I'm not going to give you any spoilers. Just wait till you see that movie. It's not as greasy as this.
I hope this one's a good one because, you know, so far, you know, they've been some misses. You know what I'm saying?
He needs a W. He needs a W.
Listen, it's not, hey, you come on when you come on. We can't help that, man. You could come on whenever you want, but you decide to come on when we do the quote unquote bad movies. That's your fault.
Yeah,
the wheel of fate.
The wheel chooses, not us.
A bunch of old things just swinging on the TV, man.
Hey, man,
it's the mercy of the wheel, man.
Yeah, man, that's what happens in life sometimes. You know. No, we can't blame this on the wheel. This was Jenny's fault, but
oh yeah, that's right.
Hang on.
That was not your fault. I thank you for it.
Thank you for this film. I thought it was hilarious. It's a 10.
I would have never seen this, and it made me sad a little bit thinking I'd never seen it before.
Same here. So I watched it twice, and I'm gonna watch it again. But
like I said, I gave it a fair grade. It's not the greatest movie. It's not the worst movie, but I laughed.
We're gonna bring you to our side, Chris.
Yes.
Yes.
Try as you may.
That
Try
Greasy
as you
Strangler
no,
cat and, like, remind you of all the bad shit. I'm gonna screenshot that butthole fart. thing.
That was hilarious.
You, like,
Just
I'll
zoomed
die
in.
laughing.
Yeah, like if that's a gift, that would be like a funny gift that we would probably send to each other anyway. I don't know.
Sends a T-shirt of just the hole.
Oh god.
So as much as I hated the film, I'm actually really glad that you guys liked it a lot.
Yeah, it is nice to see people enjoy
Worth
it.
it.
Oh, it was funny. See, I see. The thing is, though, I love doing.
They lost all
bad
faith in
films.
humanity.
I love reviewing bad films as well, like the ones that I can't stand. Besides Blood Lake, I can't. That's different. That's terrible. But those ones that are just so bad, they're entertainingly
That they're
bad.
good. Like Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect example. Perfect. Stuff like that. Tree Venge is another one. If you guys,
Oh, that's a short on YouTube. Watch it, please.
It's only 15 minutes, but it's fucked up and funny.
Oh, my husband said to ask if you guys had seen Arachnia. Arachnia?
Sounds familiar.
Chris, type that in the group chat. I'll put it on the wheel. I don't think I've
You
seen
have
that.
to check it out.
Now I gotta
You
spell
want to talk
shit
about
too.
bad, so good, so bad that it's good?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
That's
the
it.
fucking special effects on that.
I'm so excited for it.
It's good stuff.
Arachnia. That's fucking awesome. You see this? She has this guy's an MVP. My first 30 said he is
MVP.
I need to bring my husband on next time.
Yeah.
because I want to talk to this genius. I want to hear his thoughts on films. He enjoyed the Greasy Strangler. He's telling us about another shitty movie. I like this guy already.
And he
I
did
like
love
that.
Thanksgiving as well. So
Well, there you go.
My God.
I think I spelled that wrong.
He would get along with us. Just
Arsinia. I think I.
Arsinia.
We're not looking up Arsenio Hall. All
Of
right.
Dogtown.
This is all. This guy sounds great. I love it. I love it.
Oh man.
But seriously, everybody, thank you for coming on. Thank you, whoever is still sitting here watching us and listening to us babble on about bullshit. We can't help it. See you guys again Tuesday, and as always, I'll see you in your greasy nightmares.